It's your boy JayP, back at it with another video. Check it out, check it out, check it out. And today, I got a new one for you guys today. I got Bill Burr, dogs, kids, and a Prius. Huh? You already know, I'm a big fan of Bill Burr's podcast. I can't find I can't really find most of his stuff. Obviously, I gotta pay to see a lot of his stuff, but luckily YouTube have clips of his stuff. And again, YouTube usually has his, I usually listen to his podcast because his podcast is mad hilarious. Facts! And it's kind of outside the stand-up world, and I just want to appreciate him in the podcast arena. But and obviously I've been put onto him from not only Joe Rogan, but he was an O&A also. I remember him and Patrice got an argument on O&A, and that was hilarious.
Are you surprised? Why is that so why is that so mind blowing?
And I wanted to react to this guy. But first things first, socials, you already know it's gonna be in the description box. Hit the links, and that's about it. 2, leave a like for the video.
Quickly, expeditiously, nigga.
Man, it's free. And 3, you know what I need. You know exactly what I need to get this video popping. Bow, 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 bow. Headphones. Whew. We're gonna dive right into this video early.
And now, our feature presentation.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
I think I'll be a good dad, though. You know? I do. No, I analyzed it. I actually finally come to the point. I want to have a kid, and I don't think it's that hard. I don't. Part of me really believes that, and the other part is I just like pissing off people with kids, you know? Whenever you say shit like that, oh, dude, you have no idea how difficult it is. This is a great one to say. Well, I mean, I got a dog. I mean, how much dude, you can't even fucking compare it to a dog. Yeah, I can. I just did, and I'll do it again.
Yo, check this out. He seemed like the type of dude to where he likes, because Patrice O'Neal comedy style is, he'll give you a backhanded compliment early to where he'll say, like he did in the last video to Jeff Frost. He like, oh, Jeff Frost is a legend, but when I say legend, I mean a myth. Kind of like that too, where it's a backhanded compliment. With him, he seemed like a troll. He seemed like he knows how to get under people's skin, and he enjoys getting under people's skin. But let's get back into this.
It's got 4 legs. Yours only has 2. Go ahead. Yours bites someone and gets a timeout. Mine gets put down. Stakes are raised. No, I think I know. I think I know how to raise a kid. You know what it is? You just play catch with them. I think that's the big deal, man. That's how you raise a kid. You play catch with them. You just talk about life. You distract them by throwing the ball. They don't even notice. You're filling their heads up with your theories. Right? You don't do it the old school way, the way your parents used to. Sit down across from you. You want to tell me about your day? Did anybody offer you any drugs? You're learning about sex? You're like, dude, you're fucking freaking me out. I'm trying to eat a Pop-Tart here, right?
Yeah, he's right about that, and I'm trying not to pause too much. He's right about that because the reason why, I'm only going to reference me. I have Islander parents to where my mom used to shelter the hell out of me to where it was just like, she didn't really want to talk about that kind of stuff.
Why?
I learned about a lot of those things, like grown folk, birds and bees, grown folk talk when I got out the house, when I left for the Navy. And a lot of Haitian kids go through that because their parents don't want to, I don't know if they don't know how to talk about it or they don't want to, but it handicaps the youth because how can us as the upcoming grown-ups or parents prepare for situations if we weren't taught. Because I seen a lot of kids I grew up with that I went to church with and blah, blah, blah. When they left the house, they was wilding out when they left the house. They went to college, and I mean, act a straight donkey when they left. So it's one of those things where I agree with him to where, yes, I didn't want to, to be honest, even to this day, I really don't like talking to him like that because we don't relate, and the times are different, and y'all kind of was cold, or the parents was cold growing up. So I didn't want to talk to somebody I know who's ice cold, or if I do tell them something, they're going to start judging from that point. So there's a lot of Islander kids or Islander youth who's now older, who at this point don't even talk to their parents because they already know as soon as they mention certain things, their judgment lens turns on, and you can't address certain things, or you can't get a perspective from a different time period of where the grown-up came from to see how you could combat an issue that you're going through right now. But let's get back at this.
Hey, just take him in the back, you play catch with him. That's it. You talk about life, right? What's that, son? We're not going to church today. Fuck that. It's all a bunch of bullshit. God's everywhere, but I got to go down there to see him? Really? And he's mad at me down there and I owe you money? Go fuck yourself.
Wow.
Just cry. That's stupid. It's ridiculous. It's in here, all right? It's not down, it's in here. They try to take it, it's in here. You do something good, you feel good. You do something bad, you feel bad, you know? Unless you're like a sociopath and you don't feel shit, you know? Unless you got somebody duct taped upside down in your apartment, you know? And if you do something like that, I want you to feel like you can come to me, you know? Yeah, come to me, confess all of that. We'll go down to the precinct, we'll tell them everything. Yeah, I'm gonna turn you in. This isn't fucking Dexter. What are you, out of your mind? Some feel-good serial killer walking around. He only kills the bad people. Listen, I know your mother and I, we've been arguing a lot lately, all right? But I know, you know I love her. I love her to death, okay? It's weird. I love her to death, but when I watch her eat toast, I just want to choke her. I don't know what it is. It's the routine, right? Left, then the middle. Just why don't you just fold it in half and fucking eat it? You know what I mean? It's unreal. You know? That's when you know you met the right one. When you want to slap the shit out of him, but you don't. You know? You want to leave, but you don't. There's something about him you just can't fucking leave, right? So don't settle down till you meet one like that. That's when you know.
That sounds like a toxic relationship.
Facts.
Oh man, that's like a toxic relationship, but I could see that. I could see that. I've been in relationships where it's kind of like that, but obviously, you know, I'm not in them no more, so it is what it is. But I could kind of see what he's talking about. I could see it because I've seen elders. That's not my parents, but elders that's still married to this day. They'll talk smack to each other, but they still have love for each other at the end of the day. And they've been married for like 30 to 40 years. And they're just, you know, they can't, obviously, there's a reason why they can't leave each other, but still, you know, they'll joke, they'll clown each other, but they still love each other at the end of the day. So I could see that from what I've witnessed from my elders that I grew up around or that I've got to know. Let's get back into it.
So then, you know, put a condom on, you know, bang as many as you can so you don't have a midlife crisis. That's what you do. Don't tell your mother I'm telling you any of this shit either.
They'll tell.
Yeah. That's my game plan. You know, I do have a dog. That doesn't count for anything. I've never understood that. You know? I love my dog, but I've learned a lot being a dog owner, man. You know? Any dog's a good dog unless you're a psycho. You know? I got a pit bull. It's still a great dog unless you're a fucking psycho. And evidently, I'm a psycho because my dog has just been a complete maniac over the last, 6 months, you know? I didn't realize that dogs feed off your vibes, you know? Like, if you're chilling, they're chilling. You know? If you're sleeping, they're sleeping. But if you're a psycho like me and you're screaming at the ref on TV, being like, dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me! I didn't realize the dog was over in the corner being like, yeah, you gotta be fucking kidding me. This is bullshit. I don't know what this guy's mad at, but I love this guy. This guy feeds me. Is it the door? Are you mad at the door? Yeah, I had no idea I was amping this dog up. I'm so selfishly in my own world. I'd be like on the computer and would crash. And be like, oh, really? Really? Dog's over in the corner with like a chew toy.
Wow.
I never noticed like that Game 7 look she was getting on her face. And one day I amped her up too much, had no clue, and I went outside. We were just walking down the street, and some poor bastard comes the other way, and the dog's like, that's that motherfucker. Lunge at this guy. I had to pull her back.
Wow.
I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. She's never done anything like that, right? Looking down at the dog, what's wrong with you? Dog's looking up at me like, huh? I got that son of a bitch, didn't I? I love you. You feed me. I got you. How the hell did you see him that far away, man? Your ears must be better than mine. It's unbelievable. Right? Then I got nervous. I got nervous around my own dog. I started thinking, fuck, are pit bulls really like this? Do they just go psycho? Man, this is nuts, right? That's another bad vibe to have around your dog, because they pick up on that vibe, right? This dude comes walking down the street, and I immediately just start thinking like, oh shit, she gonna do it again? Oh shit, oh shit. Dog just looks at me like, oh shit, what? Oh shit, what? Him? Ah! Runs to another guy. I gotta pull her back. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. Looking down at the dog. Dog's trying to chest bump me and shit, right?
Wow.
Dude, it got so bad one day, she almost ate a landscaper, right? Yeah, so I'm like, I gotta take this thing to a trainer, man. So I load it up in the Prius, and I drive over there, right? Yeah, I have a Prius. Go ahead, judge me. I love that shit.
Hey, nothing wrong with a Prius. If you're trying to save bread and you don't want to be going at the pump every 2 weeks or trying to spend 60, I'm not spending 60, I'm spending like 45, which that's still a lot of money. If you don't want to be spending $45 to $50 at the pump, hey man, the Prius is where it's at. I ain't mad. Go ahead, dude, do your thing, man. I ain't mad at your Prius. You can get away with it. Oh man, not me. Big black dude walk in a Prius talking about, hey, word is bond, son.
Yeah, let's stop it. Stop it.
Nah, dude. Like, nah. You can't be tough in a Prius.
Facts.
Oh man, people gonna start clowning me if I'm in a Prius. They'll be looking at me like, yo.
What's this big brolic looking dude in the Prius? Why the hell is he in the Prius, man? If you don't level up your car.
He could get away with it though. But hey, nothing wrong with a Prius, man. Nothing wrong with a Prius. I'm talking smack, but if I could get a Prius and sit in the Prius and enjoy it, I would. And not have to worry about paying so much money for gas. But yeah, let's get back into this.
You have a Prius, people, you know, you can't win. You got a truck with a big lift kit, people, oh, it's probably because he has a little dick. Right? How come it's not because he has a dick down to the floor? Maybe that's why he needs all that clearance, right? You know? If that means you have a little dick, then if I have a Prius, doesn't that mean I have a huge dick, right? Because according to my friends, it means I'm a fag, right?
You could tell this came out a long time ago, because that would not be acceptable.
Nope.
And not in today's time. Cancel culture. Let's get back into it.
Anyways, let me towel off here for a moment. So I fucking take this dog down to this trainer, right? And I show up, got the dog in the back. The trainer comes out, he's got his hat on backwards, he got stubble, you know, big, large cargo pants, you know, all shorts on and stuff. And I'm thinking, this guy's a psycho, right? And I look at my dog's like sizing him up. I'm like, this is perfect, he can handle him. So the guy goes, all right, when you hand this dog to me, make sure you got the leash totally taut like that, all right? Don't have any slack in it. I said, no problem, right? And somehow I fucked up, I left a little slack in it, and this dog just lunged right at the dude's balls, right? And just barely missed him and just got a big mouthful of his big cargo shorts, right? And immediately he just grabs and goes, all right, get out of here, right? But instinctually, I tried to help out, and he just goes, get the fuck out of here! Yeah, I didn't realize that the only reason why the dog was acting like that was because I was there and it felt like it needed to protect me. So the second I left, the situation immediately just became awkward, right? The dog was just sitting there like, okay, like I thought we were like together and we were like friends and then you were some bad guy and all of a sudden you just drove away and I don't know how to feed myself. You want to be friends?
Wow.
Yeah, I come back 4 days later, the dog's laying at the guy's feet, all right? He's rubbing her belly, she's reaching up, playing with his goatee and shit.
That's
And he goes,
crazy.
go ahead, have a seat. Why don't you take me through your day with this dog? Immediately, I started getting like this First 48 vibe, right? Like they're coming at me. So I got like defensive. I'm like, what do you mean? I take it for a hike every morning. He goes, that's good. Anything, special happen on the hike? I'm like, well, I don't know. She takes a shit. I pick it up. It's like, all right, easy. You play any games with her? I go, yeah, at the end of the hike. I let her, for reward for going on the hike, I let her run up the stairs by herself. I go, go on, Cleo. I let her run up the stairs, and I count 5 1,000, and then I run up there, and then we start wrestling. Put her in a headlock, sweep her front legs, right? But her tail's wagging, She's not growling. I go, that's a good thing, right? He's like, no, it's fucking horrible. I'm like, why? He goes, you just taught your dog to claim the house and then fight for it every fucking day after the hike. No wonder this thing's trying to attack the mailman,
Wow.
So then I got upset. I'm like, wait a minute, dude, you're telling me like I can't even play with my dog? He's like, no, you can play with it, but you gotta bring that energy back down. The problem is you keep amping this thing up, getting that Mike Singletary look on his face. Then by the time you walk out, doesn't matter if you're relaxed, mentally the dog is like walking through the tunnel at the Rose Bowl, like, this is what we play for! Somebody hit somebody!
Hey, I will have to say, I agree, and all right, let me just continue this. I'll say why.
Yeah, so I'm actually learning to control my temper because of a fucking pit bull. So, I don't know, my girls.
All right, so that's the video. Here's what I was going to say. What I was going to say is this. I agree because before, obviously, I got into this apartment and everything like that, but I couldn't have my husky anymore, so I had to give him away. So it was kind of the same thing with my husky, to where he was full of energy, and I guess he's different because I met mad chill. I guess it depends on their temperament. I met mad chill huskies that, dude, you take him for a walk. I used to like schedule play dates with other friends' dogs, and they would play, have a good time. But for some reason, he still had more energy after that. I mean, I watched him play for 2 to 3 hours straight. I mean, running, open field, running, and I'm just like, okay, I know he has to be tired after this. And then bring him home. He'll take a sip of water. He'll eat a little bit. I'll take him for a walk so he can, poop it all out, poop it out and everything. And then I bring him home. My man, he's like, got his second win. He's like, I'm amped, I'm charged.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
I'm like, dude, like, chill. It's 10 at night. Yo, relax. I don't need you to be, too amped right now, man. Like, I'm trying to, the neighbor's trying to sleep and you're like galloping all over their house. Come on. And that was my old apartment in Jacksonville before I moved down here. And I'm down here, in Broward, whatever. So that's just what it is, man. Like, it was, so I understand where he's coming from. Like, I guess I didn't know how to bring him down, like I didn't know how to, bring him down and everything like that. And at the same time, I was going through a lot, and I felt like because I got him when I was in the Navy, and I was able to take care of him and everything like that. But, when I got down here, I worked, went to school, and I couldn't really take care of him like I thought I could have when I was back in the Navy, because when I was in the Navy, all I did was work and went home. Work and went home. I went out, but I had time to focus on him and play with him when I'm home. When I'm at work, I had a neighbor who would walk home and everything like that, when I'm not home. And he would spend time with my neighbor, because my neighbor had a dog and everything. He'd spend time with her dog, with her and her little dog, their little buddies and everything like that. They'll play around and have a good time. Then when I get back home from work, because I used to work 12s, I pick him up. We spend time with each other. But then when I got down here, I didn't have that support system no more. It got harder because, I had nobody. And my peoples didn't really, they they okay with dogs, but they didn't really, you know. It was one of those things like it's not there, so they didn't really attach to it. So it's just like it is what it is. So that's it. But that's the video for today. Now, you already know what it is. It is JayP on the mic, huh? Go ahead and drop a like. What? Subscribe if you haven't.
The heavyweight champion of the world, Nature Boy. Woo! Nature Boy Ric Flair. Woo! We're coming right back. Woo!
And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.
From the first time you showed love, I knew you was mine. And I ain't about to see you treated bad. I'm about that life of mine. I'ma keep it transparent, I'ma keep it 1. Girl, I want you.